Yamaha is back. 2026 Star Venture just shook the touring world. If you thought luxury touring motorcycles had already reached their peak, think again. Because the 2026 Yamaha Star Venture just rolled back into the spotlight and flipped the entire conversation upside down. For years, riders debated whether Yamaha would double down on full-dress touring dominance or quietly step aside. Instead, Yamaha answered with a thunderous statement. Not only is the Star Venture alive, it's sharper, bolder, and more technologically loaded than anyone expected. This isn't a mild refresh, this feels like a calculated comeback, a reminder that Yamaha never forgot how to build a mile-devouring luxury machine with attitude. At first glance, the 2026 Star Venture commands attention with sheer presence. It's long, wide, and unapologetically substantial. The fairing is sculpted with sharper detailing, the LED lighting signature is more aggressive, and the overall stance feels more planted than ever before. This isn't a motorcycle that blends into traffic, it dominates it. From the sweeping lines of the bodywork to the massive saddlebags and integrated trunk, everything about the design screams cross-country authority. Yamaha didn't shrink it down to chase trends. They leaned into the full-dress identity and refined it. But let's talk about the heart of the beast, the massive V-twin engine. The Star Venture's big displacement motor has always been about torque, and in 2026, it feels even more immediate. Twist the throttle, and you're met with a deep, rolling wave of power that builds effortlessly. There's no frantic rush to redline, no nervous high-strung behavior. It's a confident, locomotive-style pull that feels built for endless highways. Passing power at 70 miles per hour feels instant. Climbing mountain grades 2 up with luggage? Effortless. This engine doesn't beg to be revved. It commands the road with calm authority. What surprises many riders, though, is how refined that power delivery has become. Yamaha has clearly dialed in smoother throttle transitions and improved fueling, eliminating the slight abruptness some riders noticed in earlier versions. The 2026 Star Venture feels more polished without losing its mechanical soul. You still get that satisfying V-twin rumble, but it's now paired with an almost luxury car level of smoothness at cruising speeds. Long-distance comfort isn't just about seats and windshields. It's about how the engine behaves after 400 miles. And here, Yamaha absolutely delivers. Speaking of long distances, the comfort upgrades might be the biggest shock of all. The rider and passenger seats have been reshaped for better weight distribution and reduced pressure points. Floorboards offer relaxed leg positioning, while the handlebar reach feels natural and fatigue-free. Wind protection has been carefully tuned to reduce buffeting without isolating the rider from the experience. It feels like Yamaha studied every complaint from cross-country riders and addressed them one by one. The result? A touring throne that makes 500-mile days feel achievable instead of exhausting. But the 2026 Star Venture doesn't stop at physical comfort. It dives headfirst into technology. The infotainment system has been upgraded with a faster interface, clearer display, and improved connectivity options. Navigation is smoother. Audio clarity is stronger, even at highway speeds. Smartphone integration feels seamless rather than forced. Yamaha clearly understands that modern touring riders expect more than just storage and horsepower. They expect a connected experience. And this system delivers without overwhelming the rider with clutter. Handling is where skeptics usually raise eyebrows. A full-dress touring motorcycle of this size shouldn't feel agile. And yet, the 2026 Star Venture surprises once again. Updated suspension tuning improves low-speed maneuverability while maintaining highway stability. At speed, the bike feels planted and confident. In sweeping curves, it holds its line without wobble or drama. The weight is there. You feel it. But it's balanced in a way that inspires trust. Yamaha didn't try to make it a sport bike. They made it stable, predictable, and reassuring. Braking performance has also seen refinement. Strong progressive braking feel pairs with updated ABS calibration that operates quietly in the background. Emergency stops feel controlled, rather than chaotic. Two-up braking remains stable, and confidence-inspiring. For a machine designed to carry serious weight over serious distance, that kind of braking assurance isn't optional, it's essential, and Yamaha clearly prioritized it. Another key upgrade lies in ride customization. Multiple riding modes allow the rider to tailor throttle response and traction behavior depending on conditions. Rain-soaked highways? Smooth and controlled. Open interstate? Full torque, immediate response. These adjustments don't transform the personality of the bike, they enhance its versatility. Yamaha's approach isn't about flashy gimmicks. It's about practical functionality that makes real-world riding better. Storage capacity remains one of the Star Venture's biggest strengths. Massive saddlebags and a spacious top trunk swallow helmets, gear, and multi-day luggage with ease. But beyond sheer capacity, it's the usability that stands out. Lid operation feels solid. Seals are tight and weather-resistant. Interior organization is thoughtful rather than improvised. This bike isn't built for weekend coffee runs. It's built for crossing state lines without hesitation. Passenger comfort is another area where the Star Venture quietly dominates. The rear seating position is supportive and roomy, with integrated backrest comfort that rivals some luxury recliners. The passenger isn't an afterthought. They're part of the design philosophy. For couples who tour together, this detail matters more than horsepower figures, and Yamaha knows it. Heat management has been subtly improved as well. Large V-twin touring bikes often struggle with engine heat creeping into the rider's legs during slow traffic. Yamaha's refinements help channel airflow more effectively, reducing discomfort during hot summer rides. It's one of those upgrades you might not notice immediately, but after hours on the road, you'll appreciate it deeply. And then there's the sound. The 2026 Star Venture doesn't scream. It rumbles. Deep, authoritative, unmistakably V-twin. It's not obnoxious, but it has presence. Crack the throttle and you're rewarded with a tone that feels authentic rather than artificially engineered. In a market where sound can feel overproduced, this bike keeps it honest. Visually, Yamaha has added subtle refinements to paint finishes and trim details. Chrome accents feel premium. Panel gaps are tight and consistent. The bike looks expensive because it is, but also because it's built with intention. It doesn't rely on over-the-top graphics or flashy decals to make an impression. On the highway, stability is where the Star Venture truly shines. Crosswinds feel manageable. Long straight stretches feel calm and controlled. The bike tracks true, almost like it's locked onto invisible rails. That kind of stability builds confidence mile after mile. Urban riding, while not its primary mission, feels more manageable than you might expect. Low-speed balance is predictable, and throttle control remains smooth in stop-and-go traffic. You won't forget you're on a full-dress touring machine, but you also won't feel overwhelmed by it. What makes the 2026 Star Venture so compelling is its refusal to chase trends blindly. Yamaha didn't try to turn it into a hyper-performance touring hybrid. They doubled down on what it does best: long-distance comfort, torque-rich power, and luxury presence. In a world where some brands lean heavily into aggressive marketing wars, Yamaha's approach feels measured yet confident. The Star Venture isn't screaming for validation. It's quietly reminding riders that touring is about experience, not just specifications. For American and Canadian riders who value open highways, vast landscapes, and serious road presence, this bike feels purpose-built. It's designed for the long haul, for crossing provinces, states, and time zones without hesitation. So here's the big question. Has Yamaha just reasserted itself as a luxury touring powerhouse? The 2026 Yamaha Star Venture doesn't try to reinvent the segment. It refines it. It strengthens it. It challenges competitors not with gimmicks, but with substance. And in 2026, that might be the boldest move of all.